All right, guys, I'm going to show you every pair of shoe that I have going into my junior year. First, I have these Jordan 1s. You got the Jordan 1s here, the cardinal and white color. Got these like 2 years ago. I got these last year, and I wore these for my first football game. I wear these only on like special occasions, maybe sometimes for school. But this is first pair of shoe I'm showing today, and yeah, that's this one. I rate these like a 8 out of 10. So, right next, I got these like Jordan. I don't even know, but I got these in California. So that was I got these 3 years ago, and I wear these a lot sometimes. I wear these a lot sometimes, but only certain things. Like of course, with the other ones, when I do certain stuff. But I'll rate these 6, maybe 7 out of 10, even though how commonly I wear these. And the next one are my brand new ones. These ones I got a steal for. So I got these at Ross the other day for $100. But here's the thing: if you look, I looked them up. The exact same pair, $250. So this was an absolute steal, and these actually feel really good, even though they look like dad's shoes. Okay, but these are actually solid. So I'll rate these 8 out of 10 as well. So in these ones too, I got these ones like 4 years ago. Literally 4 years ago. I wore these a lot, and I don't really wear them because they're not really my size. Probably sell them for like I got these for like maybe a little under 100. But I don't know, I might still wear them during the school year. So that's on this. I'll rate this pair. The looks, give the looks a 6. So overall, I'll give it like a 6.5 out of 10. All right, these are also the Jordan 1s. I got these ones at the exact same time as I got the Cardinal and this one. This one I actually wear mostly, and I like the way they look. I would give this also an 8 out of 10, just like the other ones. So, yeah, that's this pair. I got this one at the same time, so I'm going to wear this most likely again. All right, these ones too. These are also Jordan. These are. I used to wear these like all the time playing basketball. Now I wear it for luxury, and I fix them up a lot. But I would rate these. They remind me of the Warriors. I used to have another pair of these, but since I moved here, the bottom here was like torn apart. But I would rate these 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. They're good. They're not bad. It's a 7 out of 10. So this one also is the same as the other pair. But you can see the glow. But in the sun, this gets bright. It blinds whoever looks down. They're like, Brian, why is your shoe so bright? It's just because of that. But these looks, I don't like the looks that much anymore. I'll rate the look a 5. But quality, it's still good. But I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10. These are probably my least favorite shoes that I have. But this is not even going into the sports stuff that I have. But I'll show you those too. All right, these pairs, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like these as much too. I still wear them occasionally, certain events that match my outfit. All right, these those other ones are still the worst ones I have, but I still give this like a 5.5 because the comfort is not really there. The look is off. I'll still give it a 5.5 or even a 5. These are not the worst in my opinion. I used to love these, so yeah, I'll give it the half for that. This is also my next pair. They're very dirty because it rained the other day and I was mad and I stepped in mud and stuff. But these are probably my top 3 that I have. Top 3. These were my favorite for the longest time. They actually were good but since they're dirty, I gotta re-clean them. But I'll rate these like a literally 8.5 to 9 out of 10. These Jordans, I think Jordan Retro Zeros, I believe. So that's the what I rate these ones. First, not Nike brand I have right now are these Vans. These Vans would absolutely make me mad because when I had to put them on, they took forever, and I would get mad because of it. But overall, I actually like these because of this, the color with the black and the white. I should have gotten the lows make me mad the most, but the highs, they do make me mad. I would rate this like a 6 out of 10 for my opinion on this pair. But I've had Vans before, but I don't have them anymore. Finally, another new pair of shoe I got, these DCs. I like it because it's actually wide enough for my foot. The width is good. And I actually like it in the inside, is they feel comfortable. And also I really like skater shoes, like Vans, but in Zoomies, whatever they're called. But these are low-key tough. I don't care what anyone says. I'll wear these a lot as well. I'd rate these 7 out of 10, for my opinion. We also got my Nike Blazers. These are the same age as I haven't cleaned these. I need to clean them real bad, because I might wear these on the first day of school for junior year. But overall, these don't make me, even though they're like the Vans, I don't get as mad when I put these on, because it's easier when I put these on than the Vans because of how thick it is up here versus how flimsy the Vans have for this, and it gets stuck and you just get mad. But I would rate these. I've had these as long as I had the other pair of Dunks I'm about to show. I've had these about as long as the same, but I've wore these less than the Dunks, of course. But I love the Dunks to death. But these Blazers, I would rate 7 out of 10 for this. And these are the Dunks I'm talking about. Man, these lasted me a long time, yo. These lasted me way, like, I worked these to death. You can even see it. Now these are outdoor shoes, most likely. So, like, blue-collar stuff. Yeah, it's worn down at the bottoms. It's not there anymore. But for how long have I had these, I rate them at 9. Yes, I'm giving it a high score. I wore these all the time and I loved it. I rate these a 9 out of 10. It's my opinion. This is all my opinion. You guys have your own, but this is my opinion on this. These are the other Jordan Retros I have, but these are dirty. These were outside on a rainy day too. I gotta clean these so bad. But I would rate these. Looks, I'll give it an 8, but feel was like the other ones. This is like an 8.5, in my opinion. Yeah. I know it's pretty high, but yeah. Next, we're going into not another Nike brand I have. These Converse. I use these as outdoor shoes, but now I realize I really wanted these, and I want to use them more now. So the Converse, yeah. They're like the Dunks, but like different, in my opinion. I would rate these a 7 out of 10. Even though the Dunks were raised higher, but this is my opinion, I rate these a 7 out of 10. Next is the first sports shoe, actual sports shoe I've got is, it was one rainy day for football workouts, and like this, I haven't worn these in like over a year, but I have to clean these. I just found them, but I would rate these are a 9 out of 10. I know they don't look good, but they felt great when I played basketball with the boys. And then this is a good pair of shoe. Okay, this is good. This is good in my opinion. This is also next. I use these mainly as workout shoes, so I'm going to use this as a sports shoe. I work out in these all the time. That's all I only use them for. I don't use them for like walking around luxury purposes, even though I would sometimes. But that's if I'm being lazy. But I would rate these at looks a 5, but overall feel a 6. So then I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Or 6.5 to 7 out of 10. But that's how I rate these Nikes. Next, I got the basketball shoe I play in all the time with the boys. It is this one, This pair, I used it all the time. I still use it. They're really good for basketball, in my opinion. The grip is actually very good. But downside is that they're too narrow for my feet. Like, my feet are too wide for it, but it still fits good. I'll rate these 8 out of 10. That, again, is my opinion, but you all have your own. Guys, and this is my next pair. The boys, again, playing basketball. I slipped in the dirt, and these shoes got dirty. But the other basketball shoes felt better than these shoes. So overall, the physicality is way better with the blue ones you guys just saw than this pair one here. So I would rate it a 7 out of 10. Next, I got this pair of shoe. I've had these for a long time as well. Sadly, they do not fit me at all. They're 2 sizes too small, but for how long I've had these, they were really good. I like the style because I actually had a fit that went with this at the time. But I might sell these ones too. I rate them at 8 out of 10. Another pair of shoes that are way too small that I also enjoyed were these Jordans. I love these ones as well. Sadly, time has cut short with size. These are 2 sizes too small as well. I rated these at like probably a 7 out of 10 as well. Next, I have my baseball cleats. It was one rainy game at a dirt field, and these are my Mike Trouts. I've used these only my freshman baseball season. But I gave another pair of my first ever baseball cleats to a friend that played with us, but he graduated. So I rate these a 10 out of 10. I don't care. I'm an Angels fan, and I like Mike Trout, and these were very good performance-wise, and I don't care. 10 out of 10, even though they are very dirty. My opinion. Thanks again for watching. Those are all my pair of shoes. My other ones are at school, real football cleats and workout shoes. BW out.